what to do during the off season in moving. So for all you business owners who are just starting off or thinking about starting off, we're all going to run into what's called the slow season, which is generally right after October up until right around April. So I just want to make this brief video to go over what I do and what I've found to be a decent return on investment in terms of my time of what I do, and hopefully it can help you. So without any further ado, first of all, I do want to actually introduce myself. My name is Vlad. I own Limitless Moving and Storage over in Boston, Massachusetts. I've been successfully running this company for about 4 years now, and prior to that I owned or started a company called Boston Small Moves, which is still running up to date. They kind of just go hand in hand, but so throughout my years in business, I've learned a lot of things, and I'm here to share my knowledge with you. So the off season, a lot of people get discouraged. My first year, I got very discouraged, and you start to wonder, like, oh my God, what's going on? Did I fail, or am I doing something wrong? And no, it's just the nature of the slow season. One thing you can do to combat the slow season a little bit better is to pump out more advertisement, which is a little counterintuitive to how your mind works originally. You're like, you want to save money because not enough money's coming in, but ultimately if you pump out more ad budgets, you're getting your business in front of more people that are shopping around in a slower market. So if you're putting out more advertisement than other companies, then statistically you should beat them to get in front of that potential client. But that's one thing you can do. Or what I find I like to do is, and this is different with everybody, the advertising route could work better for someone else, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do, but what I do is I take my time to focus on marketing, upgrading my marketing, my social media presence, my website presence, omnipresence pretty much. So marketing, learning more about paid ads, the PPCs, Facebook PPC, Google PPC, how to improve that, because those are very, very important sources for lead gen. Personal relationships and networking, very, very important in the off season to reach back out to people in your network, follow up with them, maybe grab a coffee, grab lunch or whatnot, go to networking events related to the real estate sphere, and try to network with people that kind of work in the industries hand in hand with moving. But that's something that is obviously important. Make sure you're keeping up to date with all your legal documents. That's another great thing to do during the off season. Make sure you're ready and prepared. Budget cuts. What I've done last year for the first time actually was create a spreadsheet of all my expenses, and I see where I can shop around and decrease my my operating costs, and see how I can be more efficient as a business owner. Those are some great things that you can do in the off season, because once the season kicks in, then your full energy, your full time as a business owner is going to be to keep the animal in check. Like everything's going in a direction that you want it to. You want to make sure that you're focusing on your clients' needs, on your team's needs. Make sure that trucks are in order, contracts are getting filled in and whatnot, paperwork's getting all done, records are being kept. So your full attention generally in a full-time moving company will be absorbed during the moving season. So the off season, I find to slow down a little bit is great. Depends how much you want to slow down, how long you want to slow down for. That's totally up to you. For some people, they can accomplish everything in a couple weeks. Some people, it's good to take a month, but it all depends per person, per company, per region, per state. Everything's different, but that's what I like to do. I maybe a couple weeks to a month, I like to slow down and just kind of figure everything out again, because once you open the cage and the animal's out, it's like that is what you're dealing with for the season. So you want to make sure you're prepared. You want to make sure you have all the check marks crossed out and ready to roll before the season kicks off. So it's so you're kind of have like the back end stuff sorted out, and then you can kind of move along with the stressful season in a less stressful manner, if that makes sense. So that's what I like to do, and it's good. Having your network hear out from you, it's a lot better. Like if you have like realtors in your network, it's good for them to hear from you in the off season because they have more time too as well, and you guys can create more meaningful conversation, as opposed to when they're slammed and driving between rentals and sales and whatnot. So they'll remember you more that way too. So that's a good thing to do, I find, in the off season. But yeah, the long and short of it, just search for new opportunities, search for new avenues. If you're a moving company, look for where you can jump in, see what company may need help, see what real estate agency may need help, and see where you can like tweak around your marketing, your budget, like I said, those things that'll help you in the long run. It's important to do when you have time, because when you don't have time, it just becomes a burden. So I'm glad I got to do a lot of that this off season, and I'm absolutely ready for this season to come. That being said, I am starting to offer mentoring sessions. I have my second session that is booked this Friday. So I just put out in all my moving videos in the comments below that I've been offering mentoring sessions for those starting off, for those trying to bump up their sales and business development. The links are in the comments and will be in this one as well. But yeah, so if there's something that you might be interested in, you want to learn a little bit more instead of just jumping in it blindly, or if you want to learn more about how to tweak in through someone who's had experience for a long time now, that is an option for you now. And the sessions are very cheap. It's $25 for a half hour, $40 or $40 or $45 for the full hour. And then I will eventually be doing a master class, but that has not been released yet. So availability is pretty good in evenings. I am on Eastern time, so you want to be mindful of that. But I will be happy to take on many new people who need help, and I'm eager to help out in your unique situation and learn about you, your needs, and what you want to accomplish. And I'll be happy to help you every step of the way. But I know this whole conversation is strictly business orientated, but also when you're in the downtime, also take some time to, work on yourself as well. Like, make sure you're getting checked up at the doctor, or like, it's going to sound stupid, but make sure, your dental stuff is taken care of. Make sure your mind's right, make sure you're maybe, make more room for like eating healthier, or working out more too, because a healthy mind and a healthy body is also critical. You can do very well in business, but if your body is not there, or your mind's refusing to be there with you, it's going to be a difficult time. So you want to make sure you have all those checked off. And when you're in a less stressful environment, such as the slow season, it's a lot easier to focus on yourself. Yeah, so that's really all I got. I hope you guys got some good insights and some knowledge out of this video. If you want to reach out to me personally, again, the links will be down below. I'll be happy to take you on as a I don't even want to call it a client, as just someone I can extend a helping hand to. And yeah, stay in touch for more videos. We'll talk to you guys soon.